What's up guys, it's Anders, and in this video today I'm going to go over 3 different income streams that I generate around my music that you can start working towards today. Now guys, if this video and videos like this are helpful to you, I'd massively appreciate subscribing to the channel. I can see what videos people choose to subscribe from, and it lets me know to create more videos like this. Alright, so number 1 is creating digital products from your music. Now, I did a video a little while ago about one track being multiple assets. I'll link that down below because it breaks it down a little bit more. But what I mean is using your one track, your single that you've made, and making that into multiple other digital products. A really great example is making a stems track. If you're in sort of the EDM genre or drum and bass like myself, DJs are likely to play your tracks having a stem version of that made, which is effectively a version DJs can use so they can quickly mute the vocals or take the drums away and mix in with something else. It's instantly another digital product from the same initial song. Okay, and it's another way that it would be purchased, and it will reach a different market, a different type of person that would be after that particular digital product. Another digital product you can do if you've got a larger project like an EP or an album, take parts from that, your drum loops, vocals, guitars, whatever it is you've done, build that into something like a sample pack and sell that sample pack as a digital product maybe after the release of the music. Anyone who is a fan who wants to make music similar to you will then have access to that. You have another digital product created from something you've already made, which is your asset and your music. And these are both things that you can see I've done. One thing I'd say is try and think out the box with this as well. Think about what could be useful for you and your fan base based on what you do. For example, if you are a singer, another digital product you could make would be something like an a cappella sample pack that maybe features like your most popular track and allows people to remix it if they purchase it, or even has exclusive vocals in. I don't know what everybody does, but think outside the box. The world is limitless to what you can do. I mean, a simple digital product could be a digital book download from the lyrics that are featured throughout your album. Right, so number 2 is alternate edits of your music. And I don't just mean like the big album release and then the radio edit. I mean something like an instrumental edit, an a cappella edit, an acoustic version and or edit, one that only has the strings and the vocals edit. The reason being, you can list these on places like artlist.io, which has music for filmmakers and YouTubers and that sort of general media. Now, something like Artlist is a pay per download kind of system, very much like sample libraries like Splice and Noise and Loopcloud. So someone downloads your track and uses it completely passively to you, but you earn income from that. Another way you can do it with these alternate edits is to pitch them to shows. Netflix, for example, are currently buying out music for some of their currently produced shows for up to $20,000 a hit. Now, this could be the single and the instrumental edit, and if you give them a whole package of music that they can use, then you're putting yourself in a really good position to do that by having alternate edits. Also, this means you can distribute to other places that would have different needs for different bits of music depending on what you do. And just real quick before we go on to number 3, if these kinds of ideas and concepts are helpful for you and you'd like to learn more and get more of this kind of insight, check out musicbusiness.io. So number 3, and bear with me because when I say it, you're going to know straight away, but I'm going to go into a different tangent that people really don't talk about that often. And this is music publishing and your royalties and your rights, and getting those registered wherever you are and however you do that, absolutely down to you. But the story I'm going to tell you is slightly different. So I used what's called a staging company. These are basically companies that have the ability to put your music, your advert, your whatever it is in front of an audience. And the staging company I work with, in fact, work with a huge gym chain here in the UK. So one of my tracks is now featured on a playlist in one of the largest gym chains in the UK, meaning every major city, at least once a day, my track rolls around and gets played. Now, because gyms have to register the music they're playing, and the staging company also knows the playlist that's being played, everything gets recorded, collected by PRS, and is sent back to me in a royalty check every quarter. I do nothing for this, but what it did take was a lot of time. So the track was made a couple of years ago and the pitch was made around a year ago, and I only saw the first check come in the end of 2019. Still, I have to do nothing for this, and I've done nothing for it since, and it will continue for a little while and then end. What you want to do is keep pitching these and keep having them in the pipeline so they can keep building up more and more as you go along. But now you've got the idea of what to look for and how you can think out the box and go to a company that can perhaps reach out where your music works really well. There's a company here in Liverpool called Eccentric who are pitching for TV shows, for example, and indie films, which is really superb and might work with a lot of genres. I thought that mine worked particularly well in the gym aspect because it's upbeat music with a fast tempo that fits the gym. You need to work out what works for you and find the right place and the right company to help you go on with that. So guys, that's 3 streams of income you can start working towards with your music today. If that was useful, please bash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like to know more and develop this further, check out musicbusiness.io. I will see you guys on the next one.